His speech was smooth as butter, yet war was in his heart. His words were soft